In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a histogram in StatCrunch. The only example that I have that I can actually use the histogram tool in StatCrunch is number 20 here, example 20, because StatCrunch requires that you have the entire list of data in one list, not a grouped frequency, to make a histogram. So let me come in here and show you. If I want to graph a histogram here, I'm going to select that, and my bins are going to start at 3, and they are going to have a width of 2, like so. And don't think that I want to choose anything else here. Let's compute that, and there's my histogram, and my bars touch, and you can see that from 3 to 5 not included, which would be 3 and 4, I have a frequency of 3, just like I counted over here. From 5 to 7 not included, which is 5 and 6, frequency of 13. From 7 to 9 not included, which is 7 and 8, I have a frequency of 7. And from 8 to 11 not included, or from 9 to 11 not included, which is 9 and 10, I have a frequency of 1. So that is the only example that I have here that you can make an actual histogram. If we want to make something that looks kind of like a histogram, then I can select my data. I can go graph, bar plot, and this is summary data. So I'm going to say with summary, and I'm going to say that my input is going to be days off. And my output there is going to be frequency. And let's show the value above the bar there. And we're going to compute. And we want to see that from 0 to 1, we have 10. From, oh, let me go back here. I forgot something very important. Let's make this in order with the worksheet. There we go. 2 to 3, I have 1. 4 to 5, I have 7. 6 to 7, I have 7. 8 to 9, I have 1. And 10 to 11, I have 4. So if these bars were touching each other, then that would be my histogram. So I just need to draw these bars together with no space between them to draw my histogram on my paper, like so. So go from 0 to 1, we're going to use a class mark of 0.5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is here. And then 0 from 2 to 3 is going to be here at 1. And then the next one is at 7. So that's right there. And then another 7 there. And then another 1. And then a 4. Something like that. And I could have made the bars a little bit wider there, but you get the idea of how those bars, if they're touching each other, make the histogram. This data actually goes with this this chart up here. So that's why it didn't look like it fit on there. Let's go ahead and let's do the same thing and make the bar chart that approximates the histogram for number 19. So right here, graph, bar plot with summary. Inputs are from age, outputs are number of voters, show the value above the bar, and make sure that we are ordering this by the order of the worksheet. 5, 5, 6, 0. It's not showing the 0 bar and 4. So there you go. Again, put those all together with no space between them to make your histogram. And the only one that is going to come out and actually look like a histogram is when I have all the data. If I wanted to actually go and list all of these pieces of data out here for number 18, I could do that by listing the class mark out 10 times for this group, and the class mark out 1 time for this group, and so on and so forth. But that would get really tedious, especially if I had a large number of pieces of data. So not the best tool to use for grouped frequency histograms like this, but it is something you can do. We can instead use Google Sheets, which there's a video on that, or we can use our TI-84 calculator. I have a video on that as well. Not bad though, if you especially if you have a multiple choice problem, to see the heights of the bars and to kind of smush them together in your mind and see which one is the correct answer. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you for the next video.